In the 23rd year of Joash, the son of Ahaziah, the king of Judah, Jehoahaz, the son of Jehu, reigned over Israel, in Samaria, for 17 years. And he did evil before the Lord. And he followed the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who caused Israel to sin. And he did not turn aside from these. And the fury of the Lord was enraged against Israel, and he delivered them into the hand of Hazael, the king of Syria, and into the hand of Benhadad, the son of Hazael, during all the days. But Jehoahaz petitioned the face of the Lord, and the Lord heeded him. For he saw the anguish of Israel, because the king of Syria had oppressed them. And the Lord gave a savior to Israel. And they were freed from the hand of the king of Syria. And the sons of Israel lived in their tabernacles, just as yesterday and the day before. Yet truly, they did not withdraw from the sins of the house of Jeroboam, who had caused Israel to sin. Instead, they walked by them. And there was even a sacred grove still remaining in Samaria. And there was left to Jehoahaz from the people nothing but 50 horsemen, and 10 chariots, and 10,000 foot soldiers. For the king of Syria had killed them, and he had reduced them to become like dust on a threshing floor. But the rest of the words of Jehoahaz, and all that he did, and his strength, have these not been written in the book of the words of the days of the kings of Israel? And Jehoahaz slept with his fathers, and they buried him in Samaria. And Joash, his son, reigned in his place. In the 37th year of Jehoash, the king of Judah, Joash, the son of Jehoahaz, reigned over Israel, in Samaria, for 16 years. And he did what is evil in the sight of the Lord. He did not turn aside from all the sins of Jeroboam, the son of Nebat, who caused Israel to sin. Instead, he walked by them. But the rest of the words of Joash, and all that he did, and his strength, the manner in which he fought against Amaziah, the king of Judah, have these not been written in the book of the words of the days of the kings of Israel? And Joash slept with his fathers. Then Jeroboam sat upon his throne. And Joash was buried in Samaria, with the kings of Israel. Now Elisha was sick of the infirmity from which he also died. And Joash, the king of Israel, descended to him. And he was weeping before him, and saying, my father, the chariot of Israel and its driver. And Elisha said to him, bring a bow and arrows. And when he had brought a bow and arrows to him, he said to the king of Israel, place your hand upon the bow. And when he had placed his hand, Elisha placed his own hands over the hands of the king. And he said, open the window toward the east. And when he had opened it, Elisha said, shoot an arrow. And he shot it. And Elisha said, it is the arrow of the salvation of the Lord, and the arrow of salvation against Syria. And you shall strike the Syrians at Aphek, until you consume them. And he said, take the arrows. And when he had taken them, he then said to him, strike an arrow against the ground. And when he had struck 3 times, and he had stood still, the man of God became angry against him. And he said, if you had struck 5 or 6 or 7 times, you would have struck down Syria, even until it was consumed. But now you will strike it 3 times. Then Elisha died, and they buried him. And the robbers from Moab came into the land in the same year. But certain ones who were burying a man saw the robbers, and they cast the dead body into the sepulchre of Elisha. But when it had touched the bones of Elisha, the man revived, and he stood upon his feet. Now Hazael, the king of Syria, afflicted Israel during all the days of Jehoahaz. But the Lord took pity on them, and he returned to them, because of his covenant, which he had made with Abraham, and Isaac, and Jacob. And he was not willing to destroy them, nor to cast them out completely, even to the present time. Then Hazael, the king of Syria, died. And Benhadad, his son, reigned in his place. Now Jehoash, the son of Jehoahaz, by a just war, took the cities from the hand of Benhadad, the son of Hazael, which he had taken from the hand of Jehoahaz, his father. Jehoash struck him 3 times, and he restored the cities to Israel.